Hi, this is how to do solo Tower of Courage on a Dervish in the Fissure of Woe. The armor setup you'll be using is 5 Windwalker Insignias, an inherent +1 Earth Prayers headpiece, a Rune of Superior Earth Prayers, a Rune of Minor Mysticism, a Rune of Superior Vigor, and 2 Runes of Vitae. The weapons you'll be using are a Zealous Scythe of Enchanting with the inscription Energy +5, and an insightful Staff of Enchanting with the inscription Have Faith, Energy +5 while enchanted. Your attributes will be 2 Shadow Arts, 8 Scythe Mastery, 12 Earth Prayers, and 10 Mysticism. And your skills are Shards, Vow of Strength, Death's Charge, Staggering Force, Eremite's Attack, Ebon Battle Standard of Honor, Mystic Regeneration, and Mirage Cloak. The Pcons you'll be using are a Cupcake, an apple, a candy corn, and a golden egg. Now, before I show you the solo, here's a little trick that I like to use. When you have aggro of the abyssals, stay constantly moving. This reduces damage from the abyssals and it also reduces your chances of being knocked down. When you need to activate a skill that has an activation time, cast it while you are moving, forcing you to stand still to cast it. Do not cast it after you've already been standing still. This reduces the chances of having those skills interrupted by knockdowns. Similarly, do not cast 2 skills with activation times consecutively. Instead, run, cast, etc. In this way, you'll be able to solo ToC very reliably. Before you enter the Fissure of Woe, wield a staff. As soon as you load, auto-run forward. Death's Charge up the middle. Immediately cast Mirage Cloak, Shards, and Staggering Force. Maintain these for the rest of the pull. Avoid the incoming Shadowcaster aggro coming at you from your right. Be very mindful of maintaining Mirage Cloak as it has a short recharge time. You can cast and maintain Mystic Regeneration now. If the farthest range of spawn is too far out, you can pull it back, then continue forward balling around ToC. You can switch to your scythe while moving to avoid being knocked down as you weapon swap. Do not walk to the very end of ToC where you would touch the cliff, nor pull back northwest too far because both scenarios will cause you to aggro Shadowcasters. Prematurely cast Vow of Strength, form a tight ranger ball, Death's Charge to the rangers, cast Honor, and without waiting for aggro to settle, immediately cast Staggering Force and use Eremite's attack on the ranger ball. This avoids knockdown on Eremite's attack. Clean up any foes out of range of the initial spike. You'll now want to walk back to Rastagan's spawn point, in case he has been glitched and is not walking on his own. To unglitch him, you simply need to get into compass range of him, which will trigger him to walk again. In this case, he is already walking. Once he reaches you, you can take the quest from him. Wield a staff again and maintain Mystic Regeneration, Mirage Cloak, Shards, and Staggering Force. You can press yourself up against the bars to catch the foes if they spawn really close. Position yourself in the middle of the gate. Cast Honor and Vow of Strength. Target the Shadow Lord. When the Lord has come in the ball, switch to your scythe, use Staggering Force and Eremite's attack on the Lord. Auto-attack the Lord, and spam Staggering plus Eremite's on recharge. Do not recast Shards until your first Shards has ended to ensure maximum damage to the abyssals. Strange spawns you will encounter include the Lord spawning too far back and not aggroing you. In that case, spike down the abyssals first, then Death's Charge to the Lord and spike down the Lord at the back of the tower. In addition, the Lord sometimes walks right through your body block and attacks Rastagan. In this case, spike down the abyssals through Spiteful Spirit, then carefully position yourself to attack the Lord such that Spiteful Spirit doesn't affect Rastagan. The Lord will then consume corpse to the Abyssal's corpses, at which time you can Death's Charge to him and continue spiking until dead. There is no excuse to fail ToC except incompetence.